So what we'll do, we'll get everything kind of tucked in here, and it's about time to roll things up and start putting things back. Now, one last piece, snorkel. I think today I'm going to put the snorkel in with the wetsuit. I'm always kind of careful with the snorkel. I don't want to get it towards the edges of the pieces, because if we start compressing, I'd hate to kink a snorkel. So we'll take our shoulder pad and put it in here as well. And we're doing pretty good here. About ready to roll this thing up and be on our way. So when we roll up the fin caddy and the fin caddy panel over on top of the BC, notice that all the life support is about to be protected between your fins and the BCD. So here we go. We're just going to roll it up. And you notice how I kind of lift it as I put it down. That's a key. You want these panels, these three panels, the one with the wetsuit, the BCD, and the fin caddy, to be pretty much stacked one over the top of each other, so that when you start compressing, everything comes together nicely and compactly and in an organized way. So we'll get everything in here, and we'll pull everything over and start the compression. So now that we've got this first stage folded over, we'll go ahead and roll it over onto the next stage, onto the backpack padding and backpack area. Now, what I recommend is to start with the middle strap. Now we've got a couple straps here, or we've got a few straps that are laying here that we want to kind of corral and make sure that we get the right straps and start trying to free things up. On the back side of the bag, I'm trying to pull those out just to make it easier on myself when we start compressing. Because when you start compressing, that's when you want to start making sure everything's going down evenly, so it's not lumpy or look funny when you're carrying it through the airport. So what I'll do is start on the middle strap, pull the adjustment all the way out of it, go ahead and buckle it. Now with the gear that I've got in here, there's still quite a bit of slack in here, so that we could get all kinds of more stuff in there. In fact, I probably could have taken my sandals and slid them right in the middle. Now, and that's another thing that our staff does all the time, is we'll take a beach towel and we'll put it inside here and then roll everything onto it, or other miscellaneous pieces. A heavier coat if you want to take a little fleece coat, or just depending on your situation. So use your imagination. Okay. One thing, actually, before we go any further, I want to show you what we've done on the back of the bag. We've utilized an elastic cord system with a tensioner here, to where you can slide anything you want to, a beach towel or a blanket, light blanket, into the back of this and put it on your back, and it's just a great way to carry just additional things. Now, likewise, on the side panel, we've done the same thing. We've put on elastic cording, and you can take something small and slide it in there. Flip-flops you can put in there, a little blanket or another little towel, anything you want, sweatshirt, sweater. Okay, we'll spin it around to the other side here, and I'll show you. We've integrated a water bottle holder. Just take a standard water bottle, slides right in there. It's elastic, it's got some mesh on here, no problem, slide it in there. Okay, back to compression. So we'll lay it back down, and we will get our stuff organized again. Pull our side straps out. Locate that middle strap, because that's the one we're going to do first. Okay, make sure everything is stacked so it compresses nicely, so everything is 1, 2, 3 right over each other. We don't want things going like this. If we've got one panel overlaying another, it's not going to compress very nicely. Okay, so we'll start with the female side of the 2-inch buckle. We'll go to the male side of the 2-inch buckle on this side, take the adjustment out of it, go ahead and snap them together, and just take a little bit of a pull just to start the process, start holding everything together. We'll start with the top one here second, or go with the top one second. Bring it together. And we'll make sure there's 2 straps or 2 male buckles here on the front of the bag. And these are the buckles that we're going to use to hold the turtle bag on. When we put it on the top, we'll put those female buckles on the bottom of the turtle bag. This pops right in there, and you've got full adjustment here too. So if you maybe even want to take a towel and roll it up this way and bring it around this way, and then put the turtle bag on top of it, you can do that because we've got adjustment. Like I say, your imagination is the only limit with this bag. You can do just about anything with it. Okay, so we make sure that we keep the turtle bag straps free, and we go ahead and cinch down the top strap. And as you start compressing things, just help it along. Just help mold the bag just a little bit and make it do what you want it to do. It's a very durable bag, very durable materials, ballistic nylons, polyesters. high impact plastic buckle. So you can pull on it pretty good. Like I mentioned earlier, if you enter a strength contest with the bag, you'll probably win, but it's a very durable bag. So you start compressing things down. And we've got some elastic keepers on here as well, so that it helps keep the tails from flying around. Okay, so we'll get these situated. Now, depending on the load that you've got in the bag, you want to get this to where you can put just a little bit of pressure on just these 2-inch straps, the 2-inch compression straps here, so that you can really start the compression. Now, what we'll do is, for me, I find it a little bit easier to pull it this way, so we'll just pull on it a little bit more and just evenly suck up the bag. So I'll do the top one, the bottom one, and that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So what we'll do now is, just so that we can keep the adjustment straps corralled, we'll take the little elastics and we'll pull them down to the end of the D-rings here and just keep everything nice and clean. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and give it some light tugs here. Get your compression good and tight, get everything compressed in. You're going to start looking for those trim straps now. We've got trim straps that reach from the backpack shoulder strap around to the front of the bag, and that just helps hold everything together. It's adjustable as well. So we've got another trim strap on the bottom of the bag, and that goes around to the back side of the bag as well. So the straps is on the logo front side of the bag, and it loops around to the underside where the backpack straps are. Now, at this point, start noticing the female buckles that are available to be used on the back of the bag. You've got on the top of the bag, just like we had on the front, we had the male buckles. We've got a pair of female buckles, and they're looking up because the turtle bag is going to go on the top, and you're going to snap those in. You're also going to be starting to notice now that you've got all the spider bag buckles that are looking towards the front of the bag. So we'll go ahead and finish up with the trim strap here. It's adjustable. Take the adjustment out. Look for the buckle that's looking down where the trim strap is going to be coming from. Go ahead and snap that. Pull that snug, and it's going to hold the bag together just so it doesn't start coming apart on you when you're moving around. So we've got the trim straps, one at the bottom, one at the top. We've got the 3 main compression straps, and we've got the turtle straps available, ready to go. Okay, so now we're getting there. So we've got the main part of the bag set up and ready to go.